Hello and welcome to our virtual tour of our 2020 Hyundai I30 N-Line Premium. A little bit about us here at Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. We're setting up one of two of our pre-owned vehicle yards where we go through about 200 vehicles in a month, making us one of the largest pre-owned vehicle departments in Queensland. As you can see, we've got quite a variety of vehicles here at our main yard just near DFO. Across the street, brand new part of Toyota and Lexus with parts and services out the back. And we've even got our own showroom where we actually photograph each and every vehicle as they come through onto the yard. Throughout the video though, I'll be going around the I30 here in complete detail, just pointing out any blemishes that may appear at first point of sale, or any extras on this vehicle being obviously the N-Line Premium. Just around the front though, I want to be checking for any dents, scratches, low-lying vehicle, making sure there's no gutter rash or anything. You can see you've got your proximity sensors on the front here, and in behind, you've got that nice shiny front badge, obviously for things like the radars and that, for those safety features we'll see later on in the video. But just making sure condition-wise on the exterior, very well looked after. No dings or dents or anything across the bonnet. Keep an eye out, making sure there's no stone chips. Getting great reflection off the paint as well, which is always good to see. Down that passenger side, nice straight body, but we'll cover each panel as we go. Trying to keep an eye out, point out any imperfections we can. Nice big alloy wheels, making sure though there's no scratching or gutter rash. And then we've got plenty of depth down in those tyres there. Now that is part of the roadworthy certificate included in that driveway price here in Queensland. As you can see, indicators, just making sure there's no damages or anything on them. And down that passenger side, nice and tidy, no dings or dents. Now you've obviously got your keyless entry, and with that we'll also see the push button start later on as well. But overall, the exterior looking to be in excellent condition. There's that reverse angle for you. Passenger rear, again, no scratching. Plenty of depth in that tyre as well. We'll keep covering each wheel as we go. Around the back end, just making sure there's no knocks or dents. As you can see, you've got that twin exhaust at the back. You've got your proximity sensors as well, and your built-in reverse camera. We'll see in action a little bit later on. But just also checking that boot and that rear bar, that there's no markings or imperfections from things being loaded in and out. And while we're back here, we'll have a look inside. Just checking the overall condition, no major wear and tear, no major cut marks or anything. Make sure we've got the spare wheel jack and tools underneath. And we've also got that parcel shelf there, still in excellent condition, hasn't been split through the middle or anything, which can be quite common unfortunately, but that one's still been well looked after. Down the driver's side, again, just giving another good angle. Nice and tidy. Trying to keep an eye out for any stone chips or imperfections. Again, just make sure no scratching on that driver's rear now. That tyre tread consistency around the vehicle as well, which is excellent to see. Now, even inside your driver's door here, it's very common to get a marking or two. But as we can see, immaculate condition. It's been very well looked after. No scratches, dents or real imperfections to point out around the vehicle. Just give that reverse angle down that driver's side. Fourth and final wheel. Again, no damages and plenty of tyre treads. So, great to see that consistency around the vehicle. The windscreen, want to make sure there's no chips or cracks. Again, that is part of the roadworthy. And on the roof, no dings, dents or damages. Very well looked after. Now, very common on your Hyundais here is this rear spoiler starting to fade, so we can potentially get it look at getting that painted if need be. But like I said, we do like to be completely transparent in these videos, but unfortunately it is a common thing with the Hyundais, as it's just a different type of material, that rear spoiler there. Interior wise, making sure there's no major wear and tear, scratching or scuff marks. Carpet floor mats, so making sure not trying to hide anything, again, just been very well looked after. Got the rear aircon vents and the upholstery. No cuts, tears, stains, fading, cracking or anything in the leather. And as you can see, you got those red seat belts either side, just helping add to that sporty look inside for the N-Line. But overall, very well looked after interior wise as well, just like the exterior. The driver's door, again most commonly used, so wear and tear is likely to show up on this one first, if any. You've got all your electric windows, for your side mirrors, you've got auto folding side mirrors as well, which we'll see in action very shortly. Infinity sound system, and no markings or damages up front. You've got a little bit of marking there on the floor mat on the drivers, but if we move that aside, there's no damage to the actual vehicle itself, so obviously the mat's been doing its job. And just the driver's seat still in excellent condition. No markings or imperfections. Obviously check that the seats are all working. Beautiful, no sound of sand or anything in there either though, which is always excellent. But we'll jump in and start it up for you. So got the 2 keys. Now your push button starts on the left hand side. Over here on the right, so for your side mirrors, just making sure that they're both folding in, both working properly. Turn down that head unit. Over here though, you've got for your brightness control, you've got your traction control, you've got your auto lights there as well. Right hand side of the steering wheel, those your safety features, lane departure, adaptive cruise, cruise control, and obviously your little control for up top here at the screen. Have a bit of a flick through, you can have it set up as you please. Digital speedo, tyre pressures, safety features, all those type of things. As we have a bit of a look though, we can see we've done 25,947 kilometres. We'll check that authenticity shortly with the service history, just making sure it's obviously up to date. But on the left hand side, all your wipers, auto again, and obviously all your controls to do with Bluetooth, hands-free once it's all connected through the head unit. So nice large touchscreen display. You've got things like built-in maps there as well. We go back home. Excuse me. We've got all your different navigations and features and whatnot available there. But if you go into media, you'll also see you've got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. So all the latest tech in the vehicle. With your push button starts, your dual climate control air conditioning is just below. And as you make your way down, you've actually got a 12 volt USB and a wireless charger just there. That in an automatic like most of them nowadays, but you've got not only seat warmers, but ideal here in Cairns is seat coolers, your proximity sensors, your vision camera there for the parking and drive mode as well. But electric park brake and hold button up front, just as clean and tidy as the rest of the vehicle's been though. No damages, imperfections. Sorry. Dash mat, make sure it's not hiding anything from fading or cracking. Just done its job beautifully. And we'll make sure that obviously this is working up top for you. So sunroof in the first half and sky roof at the back there, but always good to double check that all the electronics are working. Just simple press of a button though, and it does it all for you. In here, just make sure we've got all the books, service history, the main one people do want to know about. So we'll just have a bit of a flick through for you, making sure she's up to date. On the page, so service there, about 11,500 Ks. Just been done again by us here, just over 25,000 Ks. So next one won't be due for about another 10 to 15,000 or 35 to 40,000 Ks. So you've got a good bit of time. Last but not least though, we will have a look underneath the bonnet. Obviously make sure those couple of services have paid off for you. Beautiful underneath the engine bay, just making sure there's no rust or red dust. Very clean and tidy, not like you'd expect it on a vehicle like this. But as we listen to it run, also making sure there's no major knocks, rattles or squeals. That was a virtual tour of our 2020 Hyundai i30 N-Line Premium. I hope you enjoyed and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.